Welcome back to another episode of the Mindminx Show. I am your favorite Mindminx, and we are here with Mixvibes Radio, as we always are, outside of beautiful Red Bull Stadium here in Harrison, New Jersey. I just want to give a quick shout out to Absalom, the official sponsor of the Mindminx Show, located at 223 DeGraw Avenue in Teaneck, New Jersey. And of course, the Castro Beats for this amazing beat that you guys get to hear in the background. We don't get to hear it here, but we're working on that. And I want to just give a huge shout out to Byrne at Uniquely Coordinated, because it's going to be a uniquely coordinated summer with Mixvibes Radio and the Mindminx Show. And we're going to have some artists all summer long from Uniquely Coordinated's team. And today we have TinkaaG.
Yes.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi, beautiful.
Thank you. Oh my God, I had so much fun making, because can I tell you, 9 times out of 10, the artists usually just have reels on their pages. They don't have pictures. And if they have pictures, it's usually, like gangster shots. So it's like no headshots, it was so much fun. Like I had like a plethora of photos to choose for you. So it was so great to pick your picks. And I just got some pretty interesting information about you. You don't wear any makeup.
No makeup at all.
All right, we're gonna talk about. All right, I promise we'll get into like the music and shit like that, but we need to talk about this because I'm huge into skincare. As you can see, I was talking about the bags under my eyes all morning. So talk about it. Thank you. Well, that's not what Nat said. Thanks a lot. So wait, let's talk about your age, because obviously that's a huge factor in it. How old are you?
I'm 22. I will be 23.
I heard that she could said 18.
Yeah, it's like baby face is kind of running the family. But I'm 22. I'll be 23 in July. This is my Jordan year, very memorable year. I've been praying for this year for a minute. Not sure
23
why,
in 2023, huh?
Yes, 23 next month. I'm a Cancer.
Love it. I'm big in astrology.
Yes.
Libra in the house.
Okay.
So talk about your skincare, because I love that you were talking about that, because that's the one thing that I always promote. I always tell people, they're like, oh, I'm only 23 or I'm only 25. Like, what else do you own that's only 25 years old besides your, skin? So you got to take care of that shit.
Yes, definitely as far as the skin goes, like, even when I first got into, like, just taking care of my skin, like, I never used, like, the skincare products, like, like the toner and the facial washes and all that stuff. I don't own any of that stuff.
Really?
Yes. Like, even me, I don't wear, like, certain perfumes. Like, I like Victoria's Secret every now and then, but I'm really big on, like, the natural oils, the shea butter and stuff. There was one time I was in Newark. I buy my oils from the Muslims. Like, everybody knows smell good, look good. That's their little phrase. But I remember I was talking to one of the guys out there because he had, like, super clear skin. So I'm like, what do you do to keep your clear skin? So he's like, oh, I'll tell you exactly what you need. And he said, water. And I'm like, water? Just water? Like, and he's like, yes. He's like, all you need is just water on your face. So I stopped using, like, the, like, certain, like, face washes and stuff like that, because I noticed, like, they'll have a lot of products in there that make you continuously use the product. So when you don't use it, you have to rely on it. So for a while, I would just use, like, I would use hot water on my rack, because the hot water opens up your pores and stuff like that. And then I would just wash my face with like literally water. Nowadays I use Dr. Bronner's. That's the only thing I use on my skin. But yeah, I just keep with the water, the Dr. Bronner's, and then I use my little shea butter to keep my skin nice and soft. But yeah, other than the skin, I know like
that's the genes. All right, we're done with that comment. That's just the genes. All right, so let's talk. So you have a background in music.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Yeah, you were in choir.
Yes. Growing up, I always wanted to sing. My mom, they tell the story all the time. Like, my mom said I would sing everything. Like, I would be in the house and with no voice. Like, everybody's telling me, oh, shut up, da, da, da. You sound crazy. Mom used to be like, don't say that to my baby. She can sing. She gonna be a singer. Like, I used to be like, Mom, I'm hungry. Like, stuff like that.
So you literally sing
yes.
everything. Aww.
But my mom noticed that, and then she started to put me in, like, the first choir I was in would probably be at church when I was in elementary school. I was in the youth choir, and then I was also in the adults choir, because I always had a thing for like harmonies and melodies and knew how to hold my notes. I was in the choir at school. I went to a performing arts school. So for 6th grade, I was in vocal music, and then for high school, I was in musical theater. So I was always in like any choir that I could be in, like talent shows and things like that. Music was just always a part of my life, like heavy.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in East Orange. I was born in Newark, Beth Israel, and then I grew up in East Orange, but I moved so many times. I moved probably over 8 times. A lot within the same area. I lived in New York for like a year, but for the most part, all over East Orange is like my stopping grounds.
Gotcha. What performing arts school did you go to?
I went to Cicely Tyson School of Performing and Fine Arts.
Oh.
Yes. Big on Cicely Tyson. They taught me a lot. It was definitely dope because the environment, it was so many creatives. So like I had friends that were in art, people that played the harp, people that were in theater, and we always had the opportunity to kind of collab with each other when it came to like certain projects, shows, senior projects. So it put me in like a professional realm, but at a young age, even though it was at school, but we were doing big things. Like my school, the choir had sang for the president before.
Wow.
We sang at the NAACP Awards. They sang at the Kennedy Awards, honoring Miss Tyson. Like we definitely been around. So big shout out to Cicely Tyson School of Performing and Fine Arts. I love that school.
And what was it like being in theater?
Theater was so I've always been like a dramatic person. Like I loved acting and stuff.
I have a flair for the dramatics too. I love
yes.
it. I love it.
But musical theater was a shift for me because I'm classically trained. So in vocal music, like we had a lot of classical pieces and stuff from 6th grade. So moving on from like 5 and 6 part harmonies to doing theater arts, it's like a totally different thing. Like when you're singing on stage, you're belting. Like it's just you. So you have to, make your voice loud enough to hit the whole auditorium and things like that. So it pushed like my vocal range, because a lot of the pieces were more so 2-part harmonies. You had the tenor and the soprano, and my teacher would always push me to do soprano, even though I'm heavy on the alto too. But it was definitely
so you have
dope.
a range then.
Yes, not soprano though. Like we had a lot of struggles with that. Like even most of the songs, I would tell her like to just put me on the tenor part, and she would try to stress like, oh no, tenor is for boys, soprano is for girls. But I was big on, look, my voice is deep. I come from a family of deep voice females, so I'm gonna do that tenor, but make it feminine.
There you go. And it's just so everybody who doesn't know. So again, the soprano is the higher.
Yes, the higher register.
And then the alto is the lower.
Yes, so it's for the most part, you could say like it's a base of 4 parts. You have your soprano, sometimes soprano 1 and 2. The soprano 1 goes higher than the soprano 2. Then you have alto, which is like the medium of the ranges or whatever. The tenor is more so like the lower parts, and then you have the bass, which is like really, really deep. I can't do bass. But yeah, it's also a 4-part harmony.
Okay. All right, and so you're more on the
alto.
Alto.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I've been told I have a really rich low tone. I prefer to stay like in the alto range. High notes stress me out. But
me too. I just started taking vocal lessons, and yeah, like those high notes. It hurts my throat.
Yes, like it's definitely straining for me at times. Like when I'm doing certain like when you're creating music, because I love production when I do my music. and you have to layer it in a certain way so that certain parts stand out and, you know, bring that extra fullness. So when I'm doing like the high notes, like my engineers, they always know, like I brace, like I'm like, give me that water. It's gonna be a couple takes, but I might have to back up a little bit because I'm gonna scream this junk out. But yeah, the high notes.
How much water do you drink while you're?
I drink, so like in my studio sessions, like I always have to have it a certain way. Like there's two things I'm not that artist that like, okay, I need this, I need that. No, I need two things. I need to be completely dark because I love to like submerge myself in the moment, and I need tons of water because I'm always clearing my throat. Like I don't have it today, but you know, like the big old Poland Spring, I always get that one. Like, and I'm just done by the end of the session.
I'm gonna
like,
show you something after.
Yes.
Show you something after. I love that. So when you finished high school. Did you already know that you wanted to go in this type of music? How did you know this as opposed to continuing in theater music?
So like theater was something that I did to just get extra knowledge on another realm. Because I always wanted to be that person that's like in movies, she's singing, she's modeling, she's doing all this extra stuff. But I've always wanted to be a musical artist. Growing up, I started listening to heavy pop music, like Katy Perry, you know what I'm saying? Even like singers like Adele. I loved like true singers, you know? So it was like, I thought I was gonna be that kind of artist, that real pop kind of artist. Then getting into high school, like even though I was doing theater and things like that, I also studied like film. I was in TV and film. So that's when my interest of the whole like acting came about. And even though like, yes, I want to be an actor, music is just like #1 for me. And I didn't find my sound or anything like that to even like, I could say about 2 years ago. Like I was just writing and making music and my sound kind of found me. So,
oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Aw. So you said you're also in acting and modeling.
Yes.
So how long have you been doing that?
So like everybody always told me my whole life that I had like a model body, like I have these long legs, I'm so tall and I should get into modeling. I never really like acted upon it. Like I'm gonna say one was because I didn't really know where to go, where to start, anything like that. Shout out to Miss Byrne, uniquely coordinated my management team, you know what I'm saying? She told me, like once I told her like, yeah, I was thinking about things like that, and she, even without me bringing it up, she told me like, oh no, we're gonna get you into modeling. We're gonna
That sounds
do
exactly
everything.
like her.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
like,
no.
you're gonna do it, and I was never like opposed to it or anything, but I was ready to jump in. Like when I was younger, I used to always say like the first occupation I wanted to be was a supermodel cop.
A supermodel cop?
Yes.
That's a very specific.
Yes. So my mom broke it down like when I got older because she understood what I meant by that. But like supermodel cop, like I basically wanted to be like somebody that distracts the bad guys, you know, come through and yeah, go get them. I'm gonna make sure they're good. But modeling, like actually like, in a real sense, I just had my first modeling casting call for New York Fashion Week. I'm excited about that, September 9th.
So you got cast then?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you so much. But I'm really excited about that. Like I walked in one fashion show in church. This was years ago. I don't even really remember it so much, but I feel like I have the walk, you know, I have the confidence, and I'm ready to do it. So I'm definitely open for more opportunities down the line.
Well, I have a friend that I'm gonna connect you to with.
Okay.
So she has her own clothing line.
Yes. Oh, I've modeled for a lot of small business brands. Like in that sense, I definitely I'm a brand ambassador for World Peace. That's a small business brand. I used to be brand ambassador. What's the name? Oh Lord, I can't even remember the other one because it was so long. I'm heavy on like World Peace, like, but different clothing brands would send me things every now and then to promote and things like that. But yeah, I love.
Oh no! This is a shout out to Do You Boo by the K Marie Project. So I'll connect you with them.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we've got the acting, we've got the music. So you're writing your own stuff.
Yes.
How long have you been doing all of this? Your own.
Yes. Sorry. I started writing my first songs in like elementary school.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could tell you like what they were or anything. I don't remember any of them at all.
Oh. So you didn't keep them?
No. So like when I used to write, like I would be even at school and things like that. Like even now, like I tend to write in like very abstract locations. Like at times I like to be focused, you know, in the studio, silent by myself. But I've written on the bus. When I used to write in school, it used to be on like either loose leaf paper or in a random notebook. Like I don't know what it is in me that makes me, like, I love writing in newer notebooks. Like, especially, like, sometimes I see myself taking breaks from music and stuff, and I just need that new notebook, like, nice, bright pink notebook or purple notebook. And, you know, moving a lot and just having so many things, I've lost certain ones around the way and stuff. So, thank God for Apple and, you know, notes. I write on my notes a lot now. But, yeah, before it was just in so many random notebooks. Like, I would write poems and stuff that they just, I don't know where they are, but my newer songs and stuff nowadays, when I write, I memorize as I go. Like, I have a great memory. So if I'm writing a song, like, right, as soon as I'm done, within 20, 30 minutes, I know the whole song. So a lot of them are up here now, thank God. But, yeah, they're definitely, he going with the wind. I don't know where them other ones is at.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Aw. So you grew up listening to pop and R&B, and so you were introduced to more hip hop in high school?
Yes.
Oh. I don't feel bad then.
Yeah.
That's me too.
Yes, like, I was like so pop. Like, even there was a time when I would listen to like metal music and things like that. I had that stage.
All right, what's your favorite metal band?
Okay, so I hope that I'm is metal. At the time I was listening to Black Veil Brides, Panic at the, what is it called?
Panic at the Disco?
Yes, I listened to them. It's called a song called Blood on the Dance Floor or something. But yeah, I used to listen to like, I still listen to a whole bunch of music and stuff like that.
Is that considered metal?
I don't know. I think it was.
No.
They was rock stars,
Yeah,
like, so.
No, that's not. No, we're like Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I don't know
that's
that one.
metal.
Maybe it's not metal. I'm sorry for Miss
No,
John
okay.
Ring them.
That's okay.
But I listen to just some. It might be rock.
What?
Wait, is it rock?
I don't know. Can somebody Google that, please?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I just
It's
like
rock.
good music. Oh,
It's
it's rock?
rock,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I just like good music. You know, like even nowadays, like everybody always asks me like, what's your favorite artist, like that. And it's like, I just listen to a little bit of everybody, like for the most part. So I don't even have a favorite. Like, but yeah, I started off listening to heavy pop. When I got to high school, a lot of my friends, like, they listen to a lot of the trap music, the rap music, and especially, like, starting to go to parties, you see, like, okay, this is what's popular. You know, they're not going to be blasting Katy Perry at the club. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, they might.
it depends where you are. No, I'm from there, but
Exactly, yeah.
But, yeah, I started off listening to that kind of music, and then getting into high school and college, like going to homecoming and stuff like that, like noticing the bigger artists. Like, I had a bigger appreciation for hip hop. Like, the only rap artist I was listening to in high school was Nicki Minaj. Like, so I didn't even know, like, you know, a lot of the males. Like, I knew of them, but I couldn't say I faithfully listened to them, you know. So it's like, that's why it's so crazy how I'm a rapper now. Everybody thinks I have all these different rap influences, and yeah, you must know this person, or no. Like, it was really just Nicki Minaj and just seeing her career. Like, I love all kinds of music. Just, yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
Wow. Sweet, but the song I chose for your promo, you're singing.
Yes. Which one did you choose again? I'm sorry.
I don't know, something about keeping it a secret.
Oh, Tell Nobody, my new
Yeah.
song. Yes, Tell Nobody, releasing on June 16th.
Oh, it didn't even release
Yes,
yet.
no, it's okay. I'm promoting it.
Okay.
Yes. But, yeah, I sing more than I rap. I didn't start rapping until high school. We had a project in TV and film. Everybody was making like short films and things like that. I chose to make a music video. My teacher said I could. So one of my friends basically, they were in class. Like, so normally I'm not a bad kid. Let me tell you, I didn't get bad grades or anything. But I was just at my old school the other day, and they'll tell you like I was known to skip. Now when I skipped, all my work would be done, and you would find me in either the gym or in the TV and film room. Because
So you were still in school.
yes, I didn't leave. No, I love school. But in the TV and film room, we had this program called GarageBand. A lot of artists are kind of familiar with it. But I started recording myself on there. And one of my friends, like, he had some type of J. Cole instrumental. And he's like, yo, you should try to rap on it. And I'm like, I don't know if I could be a rapper. Because, like, when I used to think about rapping, I'm like, yo, they got all these punchlines, you know. They so smooth with it. I don't know if I could do it. And then he kind of told me, like, you're a songwriter, you're a singer. So if you can do that, you can do the rapping. So I did it, and I played it for like a lot of my friends, and they started learning the words, and they liked it. And then I started making little freestyle videos on Instagram. And then once I saw like the reaction and stuff, I'm like, okay, I could do both. But singing is definitely my home. Like I love both. I can say equally now, because like even performing the rap, it's like a different side of your energy that comes out or whatever. But yeah, all rooted in singing and vocals. Like I love singing. Singing is my heart. Yeah.
Wait, so I just want to say, so the GarageBand, the only reason why I know about that is because Cito learned on GarageBand too. So just I don't know if you.
Yeah, my manager was just telling me about Cito on the beat, right?
Yeah.
Now we gotta tap in. Yes.
Shout out to Cito. All right, so where can we find you on the socials and?
You can find me everywhere under TinkaaG. So that's on the Twitter is the real TinkaaG, but typing in TinkaaG, Tinka with 2 A's, on all platforms, you'll find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram. Not really on Facebook or anything like that, but
that's too. She's too young for Facebook.
We used to be heavy on it in high school and stuff, but once we graduated, like
she won't even know what MySpace is.
Oh, I know what it is. I didn't have one.
She'll think it's an apartment.
No. The crazy thing is,
it's an app. It's an app for apartments.
But I remember seeing it. Like I remember mom and everybody had it or whatever. And I think on MySpace was the one where on your profile you can have like a song playing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's so freaking cool. Man.
It was cool.
I wish we had that on.
And we were allowed to choose who our top friends were. So you could say,
that could get sticky.
Yeah. That's petty as fuck. Right?
Yeah.
I love being petty.
I mean, that's how my best friend got me up there in the top
petty.
5. Like,
yeah, why aren't I in top 5? For a reason.
Right.
For a reason.
But I have so many like friends and stuff, like even like a close circle, like, but there's just so many people that like care for me and I care for them, whatever. I don't know how I would do that top 5. It would be a lot of beef.
Every week you just round it away.
Yeah, this your week. Got you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Midnight, check it.
Don't tell them it's a new app that it circulates it. You just add everybody to it and it circulates it.
Yeah, I make that.
Well, okay, so damn, I had a question and I forgot what it was because I started talking like an asshole.
Be like that.
So we are going to be able to see you coming on June 17th.
Yes.
Talk about this.
So June 17th, sponsored by Uniquely Coordinated. We have an event called Show Me What You Got. It's actually 2 parts. So the first part is going to be performances, networking, pop-ups, things like that. And then the second part is an after party, celebrating Father's Day, Father's Day giveaways, B-Day giveaways, things like that.
And Juneteenth, yes?
Yes, Juneteenth as well. It's June 17th. I'll be performing, the whole gang, Uniquely Coordinated, and then also some other artists will be out there performing too. So it's going to be a great show.
Any names that we're allowed to say, or
yes,
are they supposed to be surprises?
The gang, I got to shout out the gang, YB36, Geyser, Dice Money, and then special guest, Ace Moolah. He's a producer, hottest Jersey Club producer out there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the gang. Everybody else y'all gonna have to see on the flyer. Shout out to DJs as well, Midnight the DJ. Man, y'all gonna have to stay tuned.
Damn, we had opportunity to bring the flyer in and we still forgot.
Jesus. But yeah, check the IG. On all of our IGs, you'll see the flyer.
And I understand that there is a discount at the door if you buy a Uniquely Coordinated
Yes, you
t-shirt.
get a $5 off your ticket if you buy a Uniquely Coordinated tee. So I got 3 of them. Make sure y'all got one. They're definitely dope. Yeah. And I also have another performance June 21st. Wait, we still in June, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, June 21st. I'm sorry, I'll be mixing up the days. We outside so much.
Do I have it?
But yes, June 21st, I'll be at Dingbats. So I have that and also the
nice. Congratulations. Is this first time performing at Dingbats?
No, my first time performing at Dingbats was actually in March. It was a dope concert. I got to sell a few tickets. It was a lot of different artists on the lineup. YB also performed at that same performance. And that's actually how I met Miss Byrne. So yeah. It was dope. I love Dingbats. It's real dope. Like the lighting and everything in there is cool. But yeah.
So you're going back.
Yes.
Okay.
June,
all right.
June
Very
21st.
cool. Is there anything else you wanna?
Just
let's talk about your name.
Oh, my name.
Yeah. How'd you come up with your name?
So TinkaaG. Let me tell y'all, we went through so many. Well, I went through so many different artist name ideas. The first artist name was Nayana. I was thinking about using that. Then my family told me I was too ghetto because my nickname is Nene. And then the second artist name I went through was Janasia Kelly. My name is Antonasia, middle name is Kelly. So I was just trying to figure it out. And like me, I used to always be at the park. Like I would play basketball. I always had this little body, but everybody knew me for like the lively, positive personality. So somebody at the park actually one day was just like, oh, you're always trying to help somebody. Like, you're a little Tinkerbell. Like, he said that, like, you're like Tinkerbell. So I'm like, huh? Like, and I think he started calling me Tink. So everybody kind of caught on with the whole Tink thing. And I basically turned Tink into TinkaaG. The G stands for the great, because I feel like I'm destined for great things. No, we're not associated with any gang, anything like that. People hit a G and be like, yeah, what's up? No, what's up, but not like that, you know? But yes, TinkaaG. So I guess my name really means, you know, some like positive energy. My true name, Antonasia, the meaning of my name is actually like bright and on fire. So a lot of people say like I have the energy that like can light up any room and do things like that.
So it still goes.
Yes. So yeah, TinkaaG, like, you know, I'm here to do great things, you know, hopefully spread a positive impact on anybody that I come across. You know, rather I meet you in person, you see my music, you hear anything or see what I do. But yeah,
oh my God, you're such a sweetheart.
Thank you.
Aw. Well, I think that's a great way to end the show.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for coming on.
No problem. Thank you for having me. Oh yes, I did just shoot a video for our new song with Skrilla Been Lit. It's called Doing My Dance. Jersey Club joined us, my first Jersey Club song. Stay tuned for the release date. But yeah, we just had a video shoot at Soho, but it was cool.
That's cool. Was that your first video shoot ever?
No, so my first video shoot was, I think it was about 3 years ago. It was a feature song. So like when I first started making music, I had a lot of artists that believed in me, always supported, like, you know, my dreams and stuff. His name is Saba the God. It was a feature. He paid for the video, paid for everything. We did the song, and that video was on YouTube. It was dope. I had merch sponsored by Young Bosses, and that was my first video. My second video was my own solo video. It was Stupid. So I only have 2 videos under my belt, but Stupid released last year of March. It was a CGI video, so I was Tinkerbell. We had like the little blue screen. It was dope. But definitely looking forward to doing more videos, because that's, aside from like performing, like the being on camera is very fun for me. Like, I'm on camera right now. I love it. But yeah.
Love it. All right, well, thank you.
No problem.
Anything else that we're forgetting, Miss Brown? That's good. All right, well, thanks so much for coming on. And I can't wait. So I will be there doing media coverage on the 17th with you guys. All right, so it's a brand new week. Go own it and mind your favorite minx, and join us next time. See you next time, everybody.